Hello, it's Raina with LYLO Crafts, and today I am coming on with some very sweet embellishments that can be for Happy Mail, for your planners, for your journals, for your junk journals. They are pockets full of posies. Isn't that so sweet? So they are tiny little pockets that I've made to look like a jean pocket and then filled with flowers. I think they're so sweet, and this pocket is made of wallpaper, and these are stickers, and I back this one on acetate, and then I definitely put these over the front so that it would be more three-dimensional, and it's about 3 inches by 3 inches, I want to say. And then here is a pink one that I did, and this method I put all of the items inside of a laminating sleeve, and then I laminated it and cut it out. Versus this one, this has more texture because you can feel the texture of the wallpaper, and I used acetate behind. So 2 different ways of doing them. And this one is another one that I made with lavender and purple flowers. So I am envisioning these actually as a tuck in my journal. So here is a journal page. Okay, so let me go over here. And so I am envisioning that I'm going to glue this down on this side and across the bottom, and then I'm going to be able to take and put anything, a tag, a journal card, anything in any kind of journal ephemera behind it. So I think that is so sweet. It could be a top tuck. This could be put on a belly band. So many uses for these sweet little pockets of posies. So if you are enjoying the content of this video, I would really appreciate it if you could give it a thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe, that would be amazing. Okay, so let me just show you how to make one. It's super simple, just a few steps involved. So first, I've got some wallpaper. You do not have to have wallpaper. You could use any kind of cardstock that you would like. I happen to like the texture of this, and I have several sheets of wallpaper, so I thought I would use it. Then what I did was I just drew this by hand, and I just cut it out of a manila folder to make a template. And so I have one tip on this. If you cut this out and you like one side of your template, this is what I suggest you do, which is draw the one side and then flip it over to the other side. And then when you trace this down, you will have the exact replica. So I'm just going to trace this onto, and this time I'm going to use the acetate method because I like the texture of the wallpaper that I can feel. But whatever way you want to do it is great. You can do the laminating method, however you want. Okay, so the first step is to go ahead and trace your pattern onto your wallpaper or onto your cardstock, and then we're just going to quickly cut it into the shape. Okay, when we've got the shape cut out, then what I'm going to do is just make sure I've rounded the corners, and if it looks a little uneven to me, then I might just shape it up just a hair. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to draw the dots so that you can tell that it is a jean pocket. Now you could put rivets on here, rhinestones, you can decorate it up any way you want. You could add a butterfly, and maybe I'll add a butterfly to this next one. So what I'm gonna do is just go across the top, and I am using a Sharpie because I am writing on wallpaper, and it does have a sheen and a finish to it. So I'm just making little dots all the way around. Okay, next I'm going to make a second row, and when I do that, I am going to try and line it up exactly underneath the first row, just so the stitching looks neat and organized. But however you want to do the stitching is fine. That's just up to you. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do is I want to make these lines going across. And so what I did was I went down to like the third dot down, and so that's where I'm going to make my top line. And then I'm just going to go right underneath that. So I've got a straight line going across my pocket. Now I'm just going to let that dry and before I go ahead and ink it up. But what I am going to do is pick out next, while we're waiting for that to dry, we're going to just pick out some flowers. And so I'm going to go here to my little ephemera book and figure out what colors I want. And I haven't used these cream colored ones yet. And you know, pink is my favorite color, so I just sometimes cannot resist pink. Let's see here. Oh, lilies. That's my favorite flower. Okay, so let's see here. Well, those are pretty. Coming out the side like that. And you can make these any shape you want, and you can put them in front of each other and in back of each other. So I've got that, and I think I just want one more, maybe. And because these are wildflowers, I am taking a variety of flowers, but you could pick all the same kind of flowers that you want. I got these stickers, I believe, from Temu, but I know they have some like this on Amazon as well. Okay, all right, I think that I like the way that that is looking. So what I'm gonna do is I am gonna take over my leftover laminating pouch is what I'm gonna use as a base, but before that I was using this acetate, which this I got from a thrift store, which is a brochure holder that they had, and I've just been cutting these acetate pieces to use in crafting. But since I have this, I've already used half my laminating sheet, I might as well go ahead and use the rest. So what you want to do is start with the ones that are going to be in the back and then work towards the foreground. And so I'm going to take this label off. Okay. Just gonna place that down just like that. Okay, and then I wanted this iris in the middle. Okay, I'm going to put that iris like that. Then I want another pink one on the side, which I believe I wanted this hydrangea. And maybe to have that hydrangea peeking over the front of the corner pocket like that. Okay, so this little daisy, I'm going to go ahead and trim that off and take the back off. Okay, so I'm going to use this daisy to kind of fill in this middle spot right there. This pansy in the forefront like that. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and glue the back of this down. Okay, so there we have that. Okay, oh, I forgot to ink it. So come around the edges with a little bit of vintage photo. Okay, and now all I have to do is just fussy cut this out. And because it's clear, you can leave some of it. I am going to cut pretty close to the flower shape, so I'm trying to cut away more of the sticker part, the excess part of the sticker with the flowers. Okay, so there you have it. That's so sweet, right? So here are the 4 sweet little pockets full of posies and done 2 different ways. So I hope you like these sweet little embellishments or ephemera, and I so appreciate you spending time with me today, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye-bye.